Hello, Johnny. Welcome back to the Throga channel.
Good to be back. Always
You made
good to be
it.
back. I made it.
It's all happening. I am well. Name that movie. It's all happening.
Okay, here's a hint. Your aura's purple.
I was just going to say, purple. Your aura's purple, which is perfect for this audience because this song goes out to the army. And
by the way, the movie's...
We're supposed to give it away.
Oh, I wish there was a way we could cut things out.
Is there? Can we give him just one more hint? Can we give a little Fever Dog?
Oh, jeez. Fever Dog.
That's the only part I remember. Today, we are not going to do Fever Dog, and we are not going to do Elton John. We are going to do Jungkook. And the song that won the poll is, of course, Euphoria. Everybody who voted saw after. Clearly, that was the winner. We are going to do the live one at Wembley Stadium. That was the most requested in the comments. And I'm guessing there's a little disappointment. You probably already saw the title only has one song in this video. I know lately we've been kind of ramping it up a little bit. However, we do have a surprise for you. Johnny, actually, do you want to say what that is?
Are we going to send each of them chocolate bars?
No. We could send them Wonka bars.
Wonka bars?
Because in Willy Wonka, they can reach through the screen and... Oh, I just set you up for a song, didn't I?
Let's see. If you want to view paradise, simply look around and view it.
You even threw the Gene Wilder like accent just a little bit.
There's nothing to it.
That, in fact, is not the surprise, as amazing as that would be. We have an even better surprise because it is Army specific as opposed to Cocoa Bean specific. I don't know where I was going with that. Anyway, I promise we're going to make it up for you. We do have a surprise for you next weekend. So even though we're only doing one song today, be patient. We got you.
And before we get started, as always, remember to hit like and subscribe and ring the bell, everybody.
Yes.
Let's do it.
Hold on. We have to tell them to check out the description below as if they've never heard us say this before. There's links there to go to cool stuff. Go check them out. All right, let's do this.
Got a little bit of an 80s vibe.
Tonally, right away, it's that sensitive tone that we hear with Jin and Jimin and V. They're really good at having kind of a vulnerable quality to the voice, but still has their own frequency range. I did not look at the lyrics at all because I'm like drinking in the whole scene. I'm going to back it up here. Let's take it from the top one more time. That's a good line. A reincarnation of my childhood dreams.
That's really cool.
And I'm wondering how literal that translates. Shine that rose again in my life. Nice. So what are your first impressions here?
Got a little bit of that 80s progression, you know. So the song is in D. couple chords are going back and forth between the G and the A or the 4 and the 5 chord.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you gotta hear it again, but yeah, it's just got like that classic 80s love song.
And as always, their own modern twist and tone with it.
Yeah.
The dancing is cool because it's got that touch of like the hip hop, pop and lock, like little moments, but it's more contemporary in style. He's blending kind of a combination of things really well. Of course, we're going to learn a lot more about him in just a few days, in fact. But yeah. I'm guessing he's got a dance background. I don't know if that started before the singing or that overlapped together, but I mean, his skills for singing are on top. The movement he has, the effortlessness with his breath control as he's singing with all those little subtle movements shows a really good control of independence between the muscles used for singing as well as being able to process oxygen. I know I'm getting a little nerdy with that stuff, but I'm always looking for those things because I know, I like what he did there. He's just killing it.
I want to hear this drop here. Yeah, he's just got such a sweet tone.
He does.
Sweet, effortless tone.
Are you at all a little jealous that all 7 of these are beautiful young men?
I mean, I didn't want to say it first. Yeah.
I'm going to throw it out there. They're gorgeous. This is coming from a straight married man. A little jealous, saying.
They are very pretty men.
They are.
Absolutely.
The line, too, is "You're the cause of my euphoria." Just a great line setup. The dance, the whole atmosphere, soundscape-wise, just fits really well with the lyric tone. So I can see why this was a popular choice.
Talked about this before. Anytime you can find just a cool word for a title, I mean, you're halfway there as far as a songwriter goes. Because it's just a different, clever way to just say, you make me feel great. You know, I love you.
Any way you can take the topic that's been done a million times and give it just a little spin.
A little spin, yeah. On the floor.
Oh, that's cool.
Ooh.
That's insane. All right, so no fear of heights taking place.
No, guess not.
So I'm just going to pull up my 7 Dimensions of Singing web graph. This is what I use when I'm teaching. I was just talking about his...
Oh. Do you want to use this occasion for everybody to meet the dog for the first time?
Yes.
Come on, buddy. Come on in. What are you doing?
Hey, buddy.
This is Eddie, everybody.
Hi, Eddie. All we see is tail.
Come here.
There he is.
Oh, this is Eddie. Come kiss. Come kiss. Thank you.
Hi, Eddie. So both the pets in the home have human names. This is fantastic. So back to the graph. I was just talking about Jungkook's breath control, which has to do with the muscles in charge of breathing. There's 7 different aspects to the voice. What he was just doing in terms of flipping from his comfortable chest voice, speaking range, he went to head voice and then went to falsetto for a second, really effortless. So that takes a good flexibility of the vocal folds in vocal range because I'm not hearing much transition between the registers. I mean, it's pretty smooth. There's no vocal cracks.
It's really smooth. Yeah.
No awkwardness there. Nice vulnerable tone. His pitch intonation is right on and he's moving around, which is super great. Of course, there's strength and stability in his voice, and this is pronunciation. I don't know how well he's doing exactly in a language that I don't speak, but I'm assuming it's pretty strong as a whole. But I just wanted to show, I mean, he's really firing on these aspects of his voice.
Do you think if we keep doing BTS videos, like within 2 years, we'll know the language? Do you think it'll just be ingrained?
I think, well, you know who could help us with that? Who's actually studying Korean right now? Bridget. We're starting to get some... Maurice! All right, so back to the song.
Oh. It's a little more sung out. Nice power.
Yep. Little mix right there too. Nice. Can you imagine the stage planning for this? Imagine him coming to his production manager, the touring manager. Hey guys, I have an idea. I want to fly.
Oh my God. You know, also what I'm noticing too is just another sold out crowd for a solo member. Like, how big are they collectively? They're massive.
Unbelievable. And there's no hesitation, once again, of being able to own that space. We haven't even seen them collectively in front of a live audience. We've only watched one video of all 7. It wasn't even, well, it was live, but it was in a studio. It wasn't in front of this. So that's obviously what we need to do in the future. I can't wait for that. See how they actually interact with all these individual skill sets. Johnny, you gig at bars and weddings and auditoriums, all sorts of different venues. Is the pink outfit a part of your wardrobe as well?
Not so much, no. There's a very select few people that can pull off the pink. Jungkook is one of them.
I would agree.
And I am not.
Nor am I.
I'm not. Yeah, the Easter Bunny colors, not so much.
Yeah, fantastic.
Yeah,
I know that's
catchy pop tune.
It's gonna be stuck in my head later.
Okay, so we've gotten through all 7 members. So,
right,
$1 million question: who's your favorite member of BTS?
Before
all of them.
Answer,
That's
good answer. Coming from a background that likes metal, Metallica, and Audioslave, and bands like that, but I also love Frank Sinatra. So it makes it very difficult. I've got very different influences, but I'm going to say, I don't know if we're allowed to pick 2. I'm going to merge. So my favorite is, I'm making the rules up here.
I guess we'll allow it. Okay.
So if we could take my favorite tone, I'll put it this way, is actually Suga. So even though he's not singing, he's rapping, and he's rap singing in parts of it. But I mean, his texture is amazing. So that appeals to like the rock metal side that I'm into. And then V has more of that slight jazz influence, really nice melodic, vulnerable quality. But then you have Jimin. Here, let's do this. We're going to take a song written by RM, who I think is probably the strongest lyrics, at least just at a first glance. We're going to have a duet between Jungkook and V on lead melodies, supported by Jimin. It's going to be choreographed by J-Hope, and instead of a guitar solo in the middle, it's going to be Suga. That is the song I want to hear. That is my bias.
Okay, so your
really
answer is basically having a group of all 7 of them.
If we could do
God,
that,
sounds like,
I feel like
there was
that
a way that we could combine all 7 members into one group.
it wouldn't stick.
Oh,
To get
no,
7 individual artists to work together, I think I'm dreaming.
No.
And on that note, we can't wait to see you. Wait, I didn't ask you. What is yours?
Okay, so I think I'm going to split it into 2. So I'll go with my favorite of the rappers and my favorite of the more singers. I think the rappers, I would go with Suga. I think his tone is really cool and unique. And for the singers, I actually would probably go with Jungkook. Musically, I don't think it's my favorite, although I like it. Strictly as a vocalist, I really like his
It's a
tone.
really warm tone. It's probably the warmest in terms of the melodic singers,
it's
I
the
think.
most. Yeah, it's like super poppy. It's super smooth, and I think you could just implement it in so many different places.
So it'll be interesting. We'll ask this question of ourselves 6 months from now, after we've got a broader, better picture of everything, and see if that changes. But in the meantime, we are going to see you all in a few days live with Taylor Mari, and she has been working on putting together the last year and a half. She's going to fill us in with just some more information. It's not just going to be a couple little things. She's hooking us up. We can't wait for that.
That's awesome.
So grab some popcorn, sit back for a couple of hours, and dive into the guide to BTS members with the 3 of us. Sorry, the 4 of us. You know what to do.
With Brigitte. There goes the night somewhere.
I hope she forgives us. So that is
She's got her own song.
I mean, that's true.
She has her own theme song. I mean, how can you complain about that?
Thank you once again for joining us today. We will see you all soon.
Take care, guys.